ಈ ಸಾತಿ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ LMZ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿವ್ಯೂನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಟೇಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಒಂದು ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಸಮೇತ. ಬನ್ನಿ.
The pantry unit which Imran made for me. I'm very happy Imran is able to save all the space for me with this unit. See how many things that I'm able to keep in such a small space. Just see, this is 14-inch space and Imran is able to give me a big storage.
ವಾಟ್ ಇದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ರಾಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅದು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Actually, almost you have selected even the glasses also as per the dining matching.
Just saving. These are all handleless. So he told me that these are the S corners. You see, the corner is well utilized. No need for you to bend and go inside.
ಹೇ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಶುರುಮಾಡೋಣ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾನು ನಿಂಬರಾನ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3 ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1 ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈಗ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3 ನೋಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಸಮೇತ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1 ನೋಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಸೋಫಾ, ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಂಚ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಸಾತಿ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ LMZ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿವ್ಯೂನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಟೇಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಒಂದು ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಸಮೇತ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಯ್ ಸರ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಬಂದ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು.
Imran, thank you for making such a nice kitchen for me. In fact, one of the main requirements which I told Imran is I want handleless kitchens. It was a modular kitchen but without any handles. So then Imran got me a plan and he helped me in selecting the color. Like this is a black and white concept. Various colors were there, but then Imran suggested go with black and white. It's a trendy color now, sober looking and nice. Went with black and white combination. So you can see these are the long units. These are the long unit cupboards, and there are. I think Imran is going to pick up these two, this one shortly. Rest everything he has done. Only thing is, I think he's going to put some glass or something. So he has kept some points over here, and then hopefully he'll be finishing it now. So this is a long unit, and this is a pantry unit which Imran made for me. I'm very happy Imran is able to save all the space for me with this unit, a pantry unit for me, and you can see how many things that I'm able to keep in such a small space. Just see, this is 14-inch space, and Imran is able to give me a big storage. Then Imran continued with showing this one. He gave me some soft touch things. You see how it goes, and I don't know what Imran has.
Hydraulic sir.
Yeah, Imran put something, but he gave me something very good stuff. Like. Apart from that, these are all the Imran's things. I have to thank Imran for making all these cupboards, and Imran is the one who made me the black. You can see the black tiles, which Imran is the one who did all this planning and black and white this one. So you can see over here.
ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ರಾಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅದು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Actually, almost you have selected even the glasses also as per the dining matching.
We are just shifting it. We are in a holiday period actually.
Really, we love your taste actually. Your taste is really so good. Awesome, sir.
Thanks for your comments.
So almost
even this paper thing Imran ordered for me, the paper chimney, and in fact we wanted to go with the full oven hub, but then my wife already had one and she didn't want to leave this model. And Imran told me that when we have the other, they are very inbuilt structures, but these are our old house things, and that attachment of my wife is there with this. So
some sentimental
things. So Imran was giving me an option. I'll make you an inbuilt oven and everything. I was the one who forced Imran to have the old style. Apart from that, Imran showed me something new, and he said that there is some space saving. These are all handleless. So he told me that these are the S corners. You see, the corner is well utilized, no need for you to bend and go inside. These are the S corners. Imran told me that in case there is some corners known as magic corners and S corners. I wanted to go for magic, but Imran said go for S because magic occupies a lot of space and I lose space. So there was a space concept also which Imran helped me with, and these are the units which Imran made me. Everything is unfinished because things are.
Actually, ಅವರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಅವರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
So these are the baskets and for the dry things, and the plan is to have Imran made a space, and nowadays he wants to put a aquaguard from below, under tank aquaguard, which will come out in future. We usually put the aquaguard here, but Imran gave me a under tank.
I left this one.
So this is the oil canister which he made for me, and these are the things to put all the first layer of things. Women, my wife handles all these things. I'm not very particular about these things. But then Imran discussed with me. This is nice about Imran. He was able to gel with my family, with my wife, decided the plans, and made everything for me. So these are very few things because we are not come permanently over here right now. We just come for a one thing which Imran made nice for me is he made this chimney outlet. He enclosed it with a dominant white, which made this look instead of showing the chimney, the aluminum pipe which is going out, he gave me a good cover for this.
ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದೇ ಚಿಮ್ನಿದು ಪೈಪ್ ಬರೋದಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಿಚನ್ ಸೆಟ್ಔಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೀ, ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಸಜಾದ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇವರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಸಮೇತನೇ ನಾನು ಟೈಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವ್ರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂದಾನೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇವರು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ನನಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕಿಚನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಿಮಗೂ ಖಂಡಿತ ಬೋರ್ ಹೊಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಅದು ಈಗ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸೋ ಒಂದು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ಗೂ ಅದೇ ಇರೋದು, ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಶೋ ಮಿ ಯೋರ್ ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ ಸರ್. Okay, so this is actually I forgot to discuss about this. So what is this, sir?
This actually is the central concept. So what where I discussed with Imran that I want one center point in the kitchen. So Imran said that why don't you have an island over here? But the kitchen, you see, it's not as big to have an island. So then Imran said I'll put a nice light for you, and then in future you can have a round table or some tall bar chairs over here, which will make the women to cook vegetables, and while cutting vegetables or speaking they can sit or have some breakfast like. So this is a good suggestion from Imran. Instead of having a permanent fixed island, he said that in future we'll have a squarish table with 2 chairs, and you can have a nice view outside of the train which is passing through here.
Okay sir, then finally let's go to the bedroom. Okay, ಬನ್ನಿ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1 ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಸರ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. So I think this is enough. So let's go for the interior, sir, right away.
Sure. So this actually the study area. You can see which Imran made it for me, and he arranged in such a way that the chairs, when they go inside, my kids are more comfortable with keeping their legs in studying. And these are all the study cupboards. Television, if at all we can pan, it's over here, which is across the bed. And I'm comfortable with this design which Imran has made for me.
So ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಈ ವಿಷಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾನಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಡಿದು ಅವರು ಹೆವಿನೇ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾನಲ್ಲು ಪಿಂಚಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಹೆವಿನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
This is a laundry unit where all the towels and bed sheets and other things can be filled up over here, and we can do the ironing part also over here. So he made me the points so that no need to have an iron table and lose space for that. This is a 2-in-1. You can put all your ironing over here and the ironing things over here. So the laundry unit is over here.
ಅದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಅವ್ರ ಮಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಭಾಳ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಪಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹಿಂಗೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ರೂಮ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಾರ್ಡ್ರೋಬ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ರೂಮ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ವಾರ್ಡ್ರೋಬ್.
ಸೊ this is actually the dressing room for the girls. One of the requirements which my daughter wanted was she wanted a fan in the dressing room. So you can just have a look. Imran was very kind enough to arrange a fan also in the dressing room. So there is a wall size mirror which Imran made for me, and these are the cupboards. These are like any other cupboards, simple but very solid. You can see all the material used by Imran are perfect. It's fine, and you see the tall units on the top. So a lot of place is well utilized. Even though if the room is small, Imran gave a plan and design which is well.
Finally, show about the shoe racks. That's the really interesting thing.
Yeah, it's in this small room he was able to make 6-door cupboard, and these are the shoe racks because my daughters are very interested in. So each one can hold, like you can see 2 pairs at a time, and you can see the number of space. So you know, girls, they like nowadays lot of shoes. So I made 5 racks like this, so that let them umpteen number of shoes they can put whenever they want and use it. This is one thing which it's a full wall unit mirror, which my daughter was in. You know, all girls they like to have a full wall mirror, and he was very kind enough to get a big glass and just frame it up and then make the room. And in fact, the fan is what I'm more happy with because he was able to arrange electrical lines over there and provide.
Finally, let's go for the wardrobe, sir. This year, last time wardrobe hogana.
So these are another set of wardrobes which are within the bedroom, and you can see the design inside is same. All the materials, quality, everything Imran has maintained very well, and he has made a lot of storage space on the top. So you can just see it's a very simple design, this one, but it will give you a lot of things. You can, the space is given like. So Imran has managed to give us a cupboard which is very simple, and these are all at very reasonable prices. This is what I'm very, because when you start building in a big house, I have a lot of bedrooms. This is just one bedroom, so you can imagine budget keeps going on. So Imran was kind enough to keep a control over my budgeting also.
So this one also, sir.
Yeah, it's a bit tall, but then these are the flat
Just
type.
explain to them what is it.
This is actually to store, like, because we bring a lot of suitcases from abroad. So these units, you can just tap it up and then put your suitcases.
Actually, Vikshir hydraulic ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. Okay. So anyway, sir, finally, so I think this will be the last video. So this video ends up actually. So anything you're interested to say to our?
Yeah, so I just repeat from the part 1, part 2 and part 3 that Imran is a very trustworthy and hardworking and a very good person, where you can just blindly believe in him and entrust your work and he will execute it. For me, from Saudi Arabia to do all these things, I couldn't spend all the time over here to do these things. These are all managed by Imran. Of course, he was communicating with me almost every day with the developments which are going. It took time, around 4 months. So
it's almost more than 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, because the carved units and everything put together. Imran finished all the interiors and the beds and the cots and everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'll just end up the video, sir. Thank you. ಓಕೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಬ್ರದರ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಸಜಾದ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂದನೇ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ನಾನು ಕೆಲವೆಡೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮರೀದಿರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ತಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. हम लोग जा सकते हैं ना घर को भी, जब कस्टमर बोल रहे हैं घर को भी जा सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना. ಹಾಂ, ಅದೇ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮನೆಗೂ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಂದು ಅದೇನೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ಲ ಕೊಟೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಪೋರ್ಟು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರದರ್ಗೂ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಂಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 3 ಈ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯದು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಮರೀದಿರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಶುರುಮಾಡೋಣ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬು, ಬೆಲ್ ಬಟನು, ಲೈಕು ಮರೀದಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ. ಆಗಲಿ ನಾನು ಹಾಕುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೀಡಿಯೋಸು ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಮ್ರಾನ್. ಬಾಯ್.